Do you realize how important your story is? Every time I have a conversation with someone who's been through this unique type of experience, I'm searching for some kind of truth that can help.
I commend you for going there and asking the tough questions and the things that people don't want to talk about, and they don't want to go there because it's revealing, and I want people to take a look at my story, and hopefully my words can make a difference.
The last 2 or 3 years which have led up to this album, there's been some really significant change in your life, and the album being called Changes focuses on one. But why did you stop the tour in 2017, and what was the reason for that?
I was really tired emotionally, physically, and I was sick, and I didn't realize I was sick. So I had like Epstein-Barr, which is like, it's called mono. And then I have Lyme disease. So it was just everything compounded, I think.
How has it adjusted your lifestyle and how you move forward, and what changes have you noticed?
Just doing the right treatments for it, doing the right IVs and all that sort of stuff. Listen to Haley when she says she feels that I'm run down, and she can let me know when I'm like, all right, you're looking depleted right now. And
it's clear to anyone who hears this album, the two of you have found, a really important bond, and that this marriage has been a hugely important development in your life.
It's been a big reason of why I'm coming back and I'm successful at this. I mean, she giving me substance to talk about. She's the person that I'm learning to love unconditionally, start a family with. So
how did you kind of know?
I'd let her know prior to the tour when we were hanging a lot. I said, listen, I'm still really hurt. I'm not in a place to, be faithful and all this sort of stuff that I wanted to be, but I just wasn't there yet. I took the time to really build myself. I really took a deep dive in my faith.
Those tough years is, in a way, you were punishing yourself because you didn't have the answers, right?
I think that I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Do you think the person that the you of then was on a path of self-destruction?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would have, for sure, 100%, yeah. It would have been no bueno. It was bad. I don't know if I'd be alive, for sure. It was dark. So I'm very, very grateful to have influences in my life that have played a huge part in me seeing their relationship with Jesus and their relationship with their wives and their relationship with their kids and saying, that's what I want. But I want to definitely tell my story so that if that resonates to anybody, that they can hopefully learn from it.
Well, for me, music comes from somewhere.
Right.
Maybe it comes from this youthful naivety and this desire to escape something. And then you get out there in front of the world, and then it comes from a place of wanting more of it.
Yeah. I mean, just think about how young I was and so impressionable. And you have everybody telling me how awesome I am at all times, and
It's like taking a kid and putting a kid in a room full of nothing but sweets.
Right.
And just saying, I'll be back in 2 days.
Exactly. I just want people to understand, the psychology behind why I potentially could have problems in my life. So, yeah, thank you for being here and helping me tell that story.
When did you realize that it was time for you to reconnect with Haley?
I just felt there was a lot of resolution in my life. I'd seen her at an event. I'd seen her with a baby, and something just clicked. And I was like, wow, she's the one.
Were you nervous before you popped the question?
I was. I mean, that's a big commitment. My parents were never married. I never got to see what that really looked like. So I'm like, can I even do this? Do I even know what it looks like to do this? But I just felt like God was saying, I'll show you.
When you need answers, perhaps, can you talk to your parents? Can you try to untangle that?
To be honest, I think there's levels of, what I think our relationship is ready to handle at this moment. I want them to play a role in my life, and it's pretty simple. Just be my mom and dad. Just kind of trying to figure out how to navigate being married. I'm friggin' married now, and I got the best wife in the world. She supports me through so much. I'm really honored to be her husband, and I just...
Really? You've made a whole album about it.
Yeah. It's, this is an album I wrote in the first year of our marriage, so it's like there's so much more to learn about commitment and, building trust and foundation. I'm looking forward to continuing to build and make music that's going to reflect that.
That's what's great about Changes. It's a honeymoon record.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So when did you know you wanted to get in the studio and feel inspired?
I think when I went on stage with Ariana Grande, it gave me kind of like a boost of confidence. oh, this is what I do. This is what I'm good at, and I don't need to run away from it. I was like, I was running away.
There was a great moment when you came face to face with Billie Eilish, who, in her own way, dealing with this very, very public explosion of success and of attention.
It was so quick. Yeah,
Quick.
She's crazy. She's a superstar.
What was going through your mind when you saw that kind of reaction?
I wanted to protect the moment. You know, I don't know how many opportunities I'm gonna get. You know, we never know how many opportunities we're gonna get with anybody. I mean, I'm tearing up thinking about it, just with the Kobe situation, you know? I just wanted to be a good example, and it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her, but yeah, just protecting those moments, because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Do you realize how important your story is? Every time I have a conversation with someone who's been through this unique type of experience, I'm searching for some kind of truth that can help.
I commend you for going there and asking the tough questions and the things that people don't want to talk about, and they don't want to go there because it's revealing, and I want people to take a look at my story, and hopefully my words can make a difference.
You chose to make an album really hyper-focused, as we said before, on the honeymoon phase of your marriage. And you opened the door to some really keen collaborators as well. You and Kehlani really jumped out at me because I was talking about her tone.
I love her tone. And I just think she's honest.